we formed in 1987 as a group of sex workers concerned about our safety, our health, and our lack of recognised rights. And we were also very concerned about the criminalisation of our lives, our working lives. HIV, of course, loomed large, and we wanted to ensure that we could manage our own prevention programs. So we had a lot on our plate in 1987, and we realised very quickly that in the establishment of our organisation that we needed autonomous resourcing. In 1988, the government formed a contract with us to run our HIV prevention awareness programs. However, we had tensions with government because on the one hand, for example, they were providing condoms for distribution to sex workers, and on the other hand, the police were using these condoms to prove that laws were being broken in relation to prostitution at the time. Autonomous resourcing was important, so we wanted to ensure that we had our own independence. We had a government contract, we agreed to the terms of that contract, but we wanted to go beyond what was in that contract to realise all the aims that we had for our organisation. And we knew that we were in disagreement about some things that government were doing in terms of the legislation that surrounded our lives. So, to be resourced and to have autonomy was incredibly important so that we could lobby against government. Obviously, if you're receiving money from government to provide a government, to honour a government contract, you can't then turn around and lobby against government using that same funding. So autonomous resourcing came to us as a rather simple concept, and we decided that we would import a product, a water-based lubricant that could complement our safe sex practices. And we had a number of allies in the greater HIV and AIDS community and health sector, and they also wanted to be able to distribute water-based lubricants. So we became distributors of this product, and that gave us that margin to distance ourselves and, the autonomous resourcing that we needed so that we could really not be puppets and could do what we needed to do as an organisation. So today, when trucks pull up outside our community bases, it's quite interesting because truckloads of lubricant arrive, and the other side effect that was unpredictable was that we were able to assist a lot of other communities because we kept the product of the lubricant down low, and there were some great massive established providers in the market, big business, and we were little people, and we were able to do the right thing, the ethical thing, and make sure that we weren't profiteering in a big way, but just making a small amount on each time, that the product turned over, and that, benefited all of our communities because it kept the price of the product low. And we went on to do other things as well. We bought our own building so that, sex workers who would have a community base that they could control, we could control, and, we weren't going to be beholden to a landlord. So, from a small idea, quite fabulous outcomes for our community of sex workers.
the lubricant that NZPC supply for this key population, men who have sex with men, all ends up here at the New Zealand AIDS Foundation. And the lubricants are prepared in little packs like these.